And how much would it mean to you to cap it with a win that all Wales wants?
Yeah, I haven't really, I haven't really been focusing too much on the cap thing, to be honest. Just trying to focus on the game. Obviously, thinking about it now, yeah, on a personal level, it's an amazing achievement, an honour to represent my country so many times. But like I said, it's more important that we try and get the victory tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully we can, and I'll make it even more special.
Okay. Yep. Translation.
I will.
Translation.
Or is it this way?
Yeah.
من زارعی هستم از خبرنگار آزاد از ایران. خیلی خوشحالم که شما رو اینجا میبینم. دوست داشتم نظرتون رو در مورد بازی با ایران بگین و اینکه شما یک مهاجم نامداری بودین که همه دنیا شما رو میشناختن. آیا در بین مهاجمان ایرانی به خصوص در سطحی که مثل مهدی طارمی وجود داره میتونن به سطح شما برسن یا نه؟
From what I think was the right translation, no, it's going to be a difficult game against Iran. They're a very good team. They're at the World Cup for a reason, and have some very good players. Yeah, they have some good attacking players, some obviously good defenders. So, it's, like I said, it's going to be a difficult game. We have to stick to our game plan, work on trying to stop your strengths, and yeah, you have some dangerous players. So. We've done our homework, and hopefully we can do as much as we can to stop your team.
Go ahead.
David Alvarez from El País. Hi. You scored a decisive goal the other day, as many you've scored in your career. How does this factor play in your mind that you have this kind of gift in these special moments? And how do you think this plays within your teammates and even the rivals? Thank you.
Yeah, I seem to pop up in big moments, I guess. So I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe just the bigger the occasion, the more I focus. I'm not really too sure. I just yeah, seem to be and have the knack of scoring in big moments. So for the team, I guess it's good. We always have the belief that it doesn't matter who scores, where, when, why, what, as long as we're working hard together and we get the victories or we get the correct results, then for us that's the most important thing.
Before we continue, thank you to all photographers. Please, no more pictures from now on. You are more than welcome to stay in the room.
Hey, Gareth. You were effectively blocked from wearing the One Love armband on Monday. Personally, how do you feel about the decision? Would you consider doing something else maybe at tomorrow's game?
Yeah, of course we weren't too happy about not being able to wear it, obviously with the sanctions that could have been put in place, which ultimately I know people said, oh, he should have worn it, but I would have been sent off after about 25 minutes. So of course we support it, but we're here to play football at the same time. So yeah, I think just by not wearing the armband doesn't mean we don't support it. We're all for equality, and we're always trying to do the right thing, trying to create that awareness. And in terms of doing something else, I guess when teams try and do something else and the result doesn't go the right way, then they get criticised for not concentrating on the football. So yeah, for us, I think now the tournament started, we really need to concentrate on the football ourselves. But outside of the game, if there's anything that we can do to raise awareness or support, then we'll definitely do that.
Okay, next question.
Hi, Gareth. How much respect do you have for the Iranian players who chose not to sing their anthem in solidarity with protests in their own country at the moment?
Yeah, no, of course. It must be difficult. It's a situation they find themselves in. I guess they know as footballers they have a big platform to create awareness, and they obviously have their beliefs. So yeah, it's difficult to comment on because I don't know a lot about it. I'm not a politician. I'm here to play football, but yeah, I guess they showed their togetherness, their strength as a national team, and I guess they're only trying to do it to make life better for everybody.
Okay, as a reminder, when you have the floor, please introduce yourself and the language in which we'll be speaking. Farsi, okay.
از ایسنا هستم. وقتتون بخیر. در مورد وقتتون بخیر. میخوام در مورد بازی قبل بپرسم. ایران 6-2 برابر انگلیس شکست خورده و قطعا خیلی ها تصور میکنن شاید جام برای ایران به پایان رسیده. اما آقای کیروش در نشست خبری بعد از بازی از 2 بازی بعدی یعنی دیدار برابر ولز صحبت کردن. چقدر فکر میکنید که ایران بتونه در واقع شما بتونید برابر ایران با ایرانی که در واقع شکست خورده به پیروزی برسید؟
Yeah, I think obviously they didn't have the right result against England, but every game is different. We didn't play well in the first half at all. The second half we played very well. So football's very strange. You can't just take it off one performance. We know Iran are a very good team. They have dangerous players. They're like I've said before, they're at the World Cup for a reason. But of course, we believe we can beat them. Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing the football match. And I'm sure they'll believe that they can beat us. So it's going to be a difficult game tomorrow, one we're looking forward to. And we feel if we perform to the best of our ability, stick to our game plan, that we have enough to beat them.
Go ahead.
Hi, Gareth. It's James Nursey from the Mirror. I know you and your teammates are very keen to inspire the next generation of Wales talent. This match kicks off at 10 o'clock back home in Wales. Would you urge the teachers of the school kids to let them tune in for the game for a bit of a history lesson? And do you think you can still finish top of the class in Group B? Thank you.
Yeah, obviously it being a 10 o'clock kickoff in Wales, yes. If I was one of the teachers, I would let them all watch the game, and I hope they do. I think it's like I've said before, it's a historical moment in Wales for us to be at a World Cup. Some of the schools and I guess parents of the kids I know all want to watch the game, but they obviously don't want to take them off school. So I think a lot of schools will put the game on for them to cheer us on and get behind us, and also a mini history lesson. So hopefully it'll be a great occasion for all of them, and they can enjoy watching the game. And as in trying to top the group, I know what you're trying to get at. I know you're trying to get me to twist my words to say something about England, but we're just concentrating on the next game, and that's all we're going to do.
Go ahead.
سلام، مهدی یکتا هستم از روزنامه خبر ورزشی ایران. سلام، مهدی یکتا هستم از روزنامه خبر ورزشی ایران. آقای گرت بیل، همه از علاقه شما به ورزش گلف خبر دارن. می‌خواستم ببینم دلتون برای ورزش گلف تنگ نشده، یا اینکه گلف رو بیشتر دوست داری یا جام جهانی رو؟ البته این یه شوخی بود، اگه دوست داشتین جواب بدین، اگه نه که هیچی. سوال بعدیم در رابطه با تیم ملی ایرانه. این بازی رو چطور ارزیابی می‌کنی؟ یه جور در واقع بازی برای صعود دیگه، هر تیمی ببره شانسش چند درصد اضافه میشه و اینکه شما چه برنامه‌ای دارید برای این بازی؟ چطور فکر می‌کنید؟ سرمربیتون گفتش که دنبال تفاضل گل هستید، آیا همچین چیزی تو ذهن شما هم هست یا نه؟ سپاسگزارم.
You mentioned golf, so I gathered you were making a joke. I like golf. I like football. Simple as. It's not too big of a deal like some people like to make it out of. But in terms of Iran, it's I guess whoever wins puts themselves in a stronger position to qualify for the next stage. Could goal difference come into it? Yeah, for sure. So I think both teams want to win the game, and both teams need to score goals. So I'm sure it's going to be an exciting and entertaining game for the neutral, but for us it's going to be a difficult game. We know Iran are very good, like I've said, but we'll be looking to try and score as many goals as we can because we want to win the game.
Hi, Gary Jacob from the Times. Just on that, I mean, you haven't really perhaps scored that many goals on average over the last few years. How do you sort of bridge that with needing to score goals tomorrow?
Wales or me?
Wales, definitely not you.
For sure. Of course we would love to score more goals, but football games aren't so easy. We need to play well. We need to be clinical in our finishing, but yeah, sometimes the teams don't allow you to score that many goals. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we can have one of those games where we score a lot of goals and win the game. But we know it's, like I said, we know it's going to be a difficult game. We're not going to look at the England game and just because they won 6-2 and think, oh, it's going to be a walkover. We're not going to get sucked into that. We know it's going to be a difficult game. They're going to give everything like we are. And yeah, like I said, I'm sure it'll be an entertaining and exciting game because both teams want to win and need to win.
Go ahead.
Hi, Gareth. Lawrence from TalkSport. Just looking at the way you've tweaked training this week, you've been training in the kind of lunchtime afternoon. What's that been like in the heat, and what have you been doing sort of individually to sort of combat that?
Yeah, obviously leading into the first game, we were training a bit more later because kickoff is later. So yeah, it's warm. It's not crazy warm. I think obviously in training it's a lot different than in the game. The intensity is a lot more harder, more physical. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. I think we have a plan as a squad on our nutrition and hydration and all that stuff. So as long as we can execute that, it'll put us in a better position going into the game and trying to deal with the heat and the humidity.
Hi Gareth, Michelle from ITV over here. I just wondered how you're feeling because it was the first time in a while you've done 90 it was more than 90 in the end, wasn't it, on Monday. How are you feeling fitness-wise?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling okay. It was obviously a difficult game and it took a few days to feel my legs again. But like I said, we're professionals. We play. We try and do the best we can to recover. And playing 104, 105 minutes isn't ideal for anyone, knowing you've got a game 3 days later. So everybody in the squad has been doing all they can to recover for the next game. And obviously not playing loads of football before I came is not ideal, but it's something I've done before, I've dealt with, and hopefully won't be a problem again.
Hey Gareth, Gareth from Sky. Rob's just said that Joe seems like he's come through hell to get through a fitness test 100%. It was a risk. If he is available for selection and he does play, just what does he bring, Joe Allen, bring to you? Can you just explain how he can maybe take the load off, help with that midfield, and also the meaning of loyalty that Rob Page has with a number of players here, that you've done it in the past and that he's placing that loyalty in a number of you, including yourself and Joe Allen?
Yeah, no, Joe's a massive player for us and probably doesn't get all the credit that he deserves. He's a vital kind of cog in the way we play, the way we have always played, and to have him now available for selection is a massive boost for us with 2 games remaining in the group. So hopefully he can, if he comes on or if he starts, then he's going to be doing what Joe Allen does best and covering every blade of grass on the football pitch. And I think he's shown time and time again how important he is to this team, and Asoldi still have a few miles left to go.
Okay, thank you very much. With this, we conclude this press conference.
Thank you.